Hey, what's up guys? This is Andrew Smirsick with Combat Training. Today's video I'm going to show you how to properly load an AR15 rifle. This is very important because there's a lot of crazy things that people do out there and they're building a lot of bad habits. Think about it like this. Anytime you pick up a gun, you are building a habit with that gun. You're building that into your subconscious. So if you only practice doing it the right way some of the time and you have a billion reps doing it the wrong way, that's what you'll do in a gunfight. You'll do it the wrong way. Also, practice it this way 100% of the time because that builds it into your subconscious where you don't have to think about it, okay? Subconscious is important. The less thinking we have to do in the fight, the better. The more we can focus on tactics, okay? Now, I'm going to show you the right way, and then I'm going to give you some examples of the wrong way, some things to stop doing. All right, so first loading the rifle. Bring the weapon up, okay? With the barrel pointed up. Anytime we pick up a gun, we're building good habits and we're observing firearm safety rules. So if I have the barrel pointed up, I'm not pointing it at anyone. I can see the mag well and I can see what's going on downrange. Also, I have the stock trapped against my rib cage inside my arm, all right? So it's not going anywhere, and the fact that it's close to my body with all the weight going straight down into my body makes it lighter and easier to control. Next, grab the magazine. The way I grab it 100% of the time is like this, with my index finger going the length of the magazine, pointing towards the bullets, okay? Anytime you put away a magazine in a mag pouch, put it away that way. That way you have more reps built into your subconscious of putting it in the right way, and when you go to grab it, you'll grab it the right way too. When you grab it out of the pouch, it should be like this. Now, if you're lefty, beer can grip. So that would look like this. Now let's go back to right-handed, correct way, correct-handed. Now, pull the mag out, I insert it into the mag well, and I drive it in with my palm, then I give it a little tug. That tug makes sure that the magazine is seated firmly. Next, I make a hook with my index finger on my left hand. We're keeping our right hand on the gun the whole time. If you have to go switching hands, that's gonna take more time. You're gonna do a lot more fumbling, okay? So insert, drive with palm, little tug, make a hook, and then right the charging handle violently to the rear, all the way. You'll feel it stop, and then hit your chest. So violently to the rear all the way. I feel it stop, I hit my chest, okay? Now the weapon is loaded. Now we're good to go. Whenever we do a reload, this is the way I teach it. We grab our old mag like this. We're holding on to it, rip it out, drop it, insert drive, tug, rack, all right? Doesn't matter if we're doing a tactical reload or a emergency reload, we do it like that 100% of the time. The reason why I want you to rip out the magazine is that I want you to make sure you have a new mag before you hit the button, okay? Also, the magazines don't always drop free. So you could have a million reloads that go just fine when you hit the button and it comes out, but then you're gonna get distracted the time it doesn't. You're gonna sit there doing this thing, trying to get the magazine out when you could just simply rip it out, insert the new one, give it a little tug, and rack it. Now, that's the correct way to do a reload, or to do an initial load. Now, I'm gonna show you a bunch of crazy ways that you shouldn't do it. One of the main things is we insert, drive with palm, and then we give it a little tug, right? Don't sit there and beat it like this. Because what will end up happening eventually, because I've seen this too many times before, is you'll go hitting it a bunch and rounds will start flying out, okay? I know it's not in the gun when I'm doing that, but I've seen it happen a lot, especially with an emergency reload where the bolt is locked to the rear, right? People will insert it. I don't know if it'll happen now, but they'll go and smack it a bunch, and then the rounds will end up working their way out where it'll look like this. And then when they go to rack it, the bolt will not be able, let me get this happening. It doesn't happen with every mag or every gun, okay? Every gun's a different spec, same with every magazine, and they've all been beaten up in different ways. So it's not happening right now, which is a good thing, right? But when they go to rack it, it can get screwed up. The other thing is that people will ride the bolt home. Let's just let it go and see what happens. Okay, it worked. Now, I'm gonna demonstrate riding the bolt home. This is the next thing. Don't do this. Okay, remember, sharply to the rear, let go. Okay, riding the bolt home. Put in a fresh mag for this. Riding the bolt home is this. Okay, look. And right there, it jammed because I didn't do it sharply. So, cause a type 1 malfunction, a failure to feed. Right? If we just do it violently, it should go in. Now, the thing that will also happen a lot is they'll rack it not sharp and hard to the rear, but they'll do it slowly, and it's not working. It's not working. It's not working. It's not going in. Right? It'll stop, and then they'll come back. Well, I have the ejection port down, so it's not doing it. But they'll come back, and what will end up happening is they'll get another failure to feed, okay? But sometimes it causes a double feed because that first round will be in there like that, and I'll do it ejection port up to make it happen. All right, so it goes boom, and because I have ejection port up and I'm riding it, we still got that other round in there. Okay, let's see if we can see that. Yeah, good. Okay, so we got 2 rounds. One's just kind of dangling in there, it's just loose in there, and we'll let it go, and we cause a double feed. Okay. All right, so if we are ejection port down, if we are ejection port down, it allows stuff to fall out, just like I showed you right there. Okay, if we're not riding the charging handle forward, we don't get those problems. Okay, again, rack it hard to the rear, ejection port down, and that mitigates most of the malfunctions. Okay, some stuff can still happen. Another common one that will happen when people, especially when they go to clear malfunction, right? They get like a type 1 failure to feed, failure to fire, and they have it like this, and then they don't do it violently. Just like you saw earlier, where we just had a round floating around in there, we'll sometimes get brass over bolt because of that. All right, and I'll do another video about how to clear the malfunctions. If you're not already a member, you should watch this stuff on LiberTV.com. You have a premium account there, $10 a month. That's your tax responsible website. There's a wealth of information there. Okay, watch that stuff. And actually, he's got a video on those, the malfunctions alone. Like, this is the reason why I'm saying this, because I love that company and they lay out the information in a very nice, simple way. I'll do my own video on malfunctions later, but that's out there right now. Anyways, guys, so that's a bunch of videos, or excuse me, a bunch of examples on the wrong way, and I'll show you the right way the first time. But again, it's simple, guys. Weapon up, it's trapped against my rib cage and inside my arm. I can see the mag well, I can see downrange. Bring the mag up like this, insert drive with palm, tug, and rack with the ejection port down. That's all we have to do, okay? Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Hey, all my students out there, I appreciate you so much. Everyone who's been watching my videos, liking them, sharing them, all my subscribers, I appreciate you. And everyone else who's been helping me along the way. My buddy Chase, my girlfriend Ashley, killed it this weekend. I had a big class that would not have been possible without them. Alright guys, thank you for watching, and keep fighting communism.